俺の見せ場だ。
Hi, Mega Arcade. Okay, so a little late. Recording this literally at work, so sacrifices. But here we are. The Zack solo, Defy 2, or excuse me, Defy 3, Stage 2, Stage 3, Stage 2. Excuse me, sorry. Brain is fried. This one's a bit tricky. I'm not going to really go too much into it from the start because I don't want to spoil it. I did see a couple other content creators run Zack for this. Took a couple seconds to glance at, okay, what call? Gladio. Okay, that's really all I need to know. Turns out it's not all you need to know, okay? Burst order. So initially, the first run I did of this, I used the burst effect first, okay? Then I used the two force abilities back to back. I got them down to about 20-25% and kind of ran out of juice. I'm like, okay, so I'm out of summon here with 20-25% with no force. So either this video is going to go on for another 3 hours, or I'm just going to have to restart this thing. So that's what we did. I also noticed that the video simply just had like the 100 hours of the enemies just hitting Zack, so I wasn't going to do that to you guys, so I sped up the sections in which Zack is just kind of a sandbag or a punching bag for no reason, because the enemies just need to take their turns. So we popped the first force ability. We're going to hit this EX. The EX recast is probably the MVP of the entire run. So they're going to do what they do. With the burst effect, excuse me, with the FR and the EX, we can still tank this damage. So we're going to go ahead and skill 2 here. I'm a bit nervous because I don't have a burst effect up just yet. It's simply the FR effect and the EX recast shield. Apocalypse. It's pretty much all we have right now. I was kind of debating after this whether to go in at 7, which is the amount of turns you have per phase, or to go in at 6. Some characters you actually want to go in at 6. It didn't matter too much here. If you're going to run this, if you don't have Ultima 5 out of 5 Greatsword, I would maybe consider going in at 7. Okay, so we're going to go in at 6. We're going to use the LD to get the free skills. Someone please in the comments correct me if I'm wrong. Which does better damage for multi-target, skill 1 or skill 2? I don't know. Generally, skill 2 is more of an AoE. So we just went skill 2. It's fine because we have the chain slash follow-up, so it's not that big of a deal. If skill 1 is used optimally better here, then please let me know. But we did get that free skill use. We want to keep their health obviously as even as possible. I was thinking, I guess. Okay. Skill 1. Zack, after his FR, hits like a truck. And in JP, I often would go in with Zack as the DPS. He pumps out the damage. He's solid. He's always been good. He's always been top 5 in my opinion. He's always been top 3 tanks. Always. They did the character justice. And in some cases has more utility. And this is uncomparable, I know, but has more utility in my opinion than Cloud does. If we're just comparing universe, you know, same universe, same type of unit, but not really. Cloud's more of just a melee DPS launch. But I don't know. They just did Zack so well. So we did go in at 6. This didn't hit as hard as it should have or could have because they did put the buffs back up, but it's fine. And this was really just to get that burst effect up. So that's what we did here. Okay. So now I feel more comfortable because we have more tanking ability with the burst effect. So they're most likely just going to be hitting zeros from pretty much here on out, which is good. The main thing, in my opinion here, is to have some kind of shield up at all times. I know it's obvious, but with these solo runs, anything can go wrong at any time. So you want to have your shields up no matter what, even if you feel like you have this in the bag. Skill 2. They're going to gain a bunch of turns here, so hopefully we sped this up again. We're not going to sit here for 300 years looking at their turns. Maybe we are going to sit here for 300 years looking at their turns. Maybe for this one. Okay, great. Curious if anyone else is running any other unit but Zack for this specific stage for solos. Technically, he is boosted, so it wouldn't necessarily qualify for like a veterans challenge, but I'm not necessarily sure if that's even possible with a solo non-synergy. Okay, so an EX here. Get our shields back up. Make sure lock is on. I mean, lock is the only framed buff that we can put on. The rest are framed buffs on their part. So I guess this part was not sped up either, so we're going to burn some time and talk about what character or unit are you looking forward to. I think we have Balthier BT coming up. Probably the most slept on unit. I understand solo cheese, but new players, I don't necessarily see too many runs with Balthier. But he has such great utility. Probably, you know, I'm thinking Reno and Balthier would be great for this. Just because Balthier's whole gimmick is to steal buffs. Well, if they are constantly putting buffs on and he's stealing them, that HP damage bonus up is great. Combine that with Reno's tank ability, Pyramid. It would be tricky, but I think it would be possible. That would be an interesting run if someone hasn't done it already. Throwing another EX up just because it's there. It's going to do the most damage. You pretty much want to EX as much as possible if it's up. Okay. Another recast. Zack don't care. What do we got next? So you do want to try to close this out, but you do want to be patient at the same time. You don't want to necessarily run out of juice too early. So patience is definitely the key here, especially if you're running it in real time and you're seeing, you know, all of the recasts that they're doing. You're gonna get a little impatient, but trust me, you do want to stretch your abilities out. Make sure you take advantage, if possible, when most optimal, to use your free skill uses after LD. But like I said, at the same time, you really do have to close these out because anything can happen. Look at that. Good thing we had our burst effect up. That was ridiculous. 14k damage. We gotta put these shields back up. And this is gonna hit like a truck. Look at that damage. That's ridiculous. Okay, so here, I wanted the LD to get HP up, but because he's in zombie status with his burst effect, that's fine. But we gotta have that burst effect remain and carry over. So we're gonna do another burst to get that effect right back up. Okay. If anyone's wondering, yeah, I do have some custom music that I'm implementing. Hopefully with commentary. I don't get DMCA'd or copyright or whatever. But I've taken some songs from other games. Because with this game, there's only so many songs we've heard 100 billion times. So I wanted to spice it up a little bit. So I do have some other songs here. And if there's any specific songs that you're requesting for these fights, please let me know in the comments. That way, it would be more enjoyable for you to watch these. Okay, so we almost have a turn. This is the scary part. We're at about 29%, 23%. We're going to go into summon. And we're going to try to close this one out. So we're going to pop EX. This is going to do massive damage. We're at max HP damage bonus. This is the most damage bonus in global currently right now. So 2 EXs. This Bahamut level 50 summon is ridiculous. So A is done. Then we're going to hit him with an LD. Will it kill? Yes, it will. Thanks for watching. Please drop a like. Please drop a comment in the comment section on who you ran, who you're looking forward to down the line. We'll catch you in the next one.